Championship in Tampa, Florida. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the UAB Blazers and the USF Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Blazers head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
Holly, thank you. The Bulls ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the UAB Blazers offense will go on the attack first. Roderick Robinson II. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker, toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a lot of time and a lot of film all season to watch this guy and watch the schemes of this running attack. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can break through in one of his biggest tests of the year.
The Blazers will hustle to the line.
How about it, RD? What a start. You want to come out and say, I'm going to be aggressive, we're going to take shots, we're going to make big plays. Look no further than the first play of the game. What a start.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Burton. He hurls one deep down the left side. In the end zone. Got it! Touchdown, Blazers! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Yeah, and linebackers have to do a really good job of playing the run, but you could see sitting back in cover two, understanding I got to get in my zone, get my eyes on the QB, break on the football. Nice play by that linebacker. Nice pick.
Catch in the middle, it's Mims. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Robinson. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. This offense doing business in the red zone. Right back to it. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They'll move the tight end. Keeps it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
And the Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Gonna let it fly. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback keeps it. Knocked off his feet. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Has it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UAB. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
From the gun, the ground game. Makes it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go.
Turning it on. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, roll!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Pressure coming. It's on target and complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Burton. Unleashes one. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And he's still running after the move. They finally make the stop, but what a way to end this first quarter after that fantastic play. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. So first down here as they go back to work. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll run with Robinson. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The run inside. It's Collins. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With the catch, it's Rodgers. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Collins. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got room on the return. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick 6.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
He'll do it himself. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Here's Robinson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, they had that last last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa27Cuh. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Holly, what update do you have for him?
Hey guys, checking in from the UAB sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. They weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside, it's Collins. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa27Cuh. He's got him. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that one hit.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Wideout trying to get it in. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Trying to run, it's Collins. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, South Florida.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Burton. Fires on the move. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
On 3rd down, here's Robinson. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide open receiver. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the 2nd half, and there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 6 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Tigers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Holly, what's the story as we start this 2nd half?
The Bulls head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the 2nd half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Croman Hope. Rushes on him. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bulls are flying down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. There's some room. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Takes it the other way. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the 2nd half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Blazers will punt this one away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured Bull. This USF offense will open this drive right here. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Oh, they're after him! Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Bunch formation for these receivers. QB draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. And he's brought down, and he just about took it all the way. How about the timing on the pitch from this quarterback on the option? That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Here's a give to Robinson. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Robinson again. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. To the air. It's Croman Hope. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Complete on the left to Smith. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Upstairs to make the catch. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
And this QB and wide receiver, like, they are in lockstep. They know exactly where they're going to be. QB really trusting his receiver to make plays, and if I'm him, I'm just going to keep finding him, because so far the defense has had zero answer for this 1-2 combination.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Robinson. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This deep
might have it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UAB. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Still running at the 40. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football traditionally.
There he goes. And he scores. Touchdown Bulls. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Burton.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them back.
Snags it, and there's running room. Just keeps moving. Chased out of bounds. What a big play there. They'll mark it at the 47.
Well, not every explosive play in the passing game needs to be a 70-yard bomb down the field. If you find your running back in the progression, you just get it to him quickly. He's one of the most dangerous guys on the field with the ball in his hands, and he showed you that. Great vision, great speed, phenomenal job after the catch, and it's a big play for the offense in the passing game.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Escapes trouble. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Now on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. Got a man. It's Collins. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes second and 7. Back to pass. Fires left side. It's Smith. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Collins. Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Bulls. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the fourth. The run inside, it's Simpkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
He'll run it again. Got a little space. Finding some room. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Quarterback Keith. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Back to throw, it's Burton. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown! They move on top here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game.
Oh, they block it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Running inside, it's Collins. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off, clock's running.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And the Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, 1st downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
A lot of times late in games, you see this by defenses. They're going to drop back, and they're going to take away all the deep stuff, trying to take away all the passing lanes. Nice job getting to your running back, letting him get positive yards, and then let's get up to the ball quickly.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Bulls use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Back to pass, it's Ncaa27Cuh. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He'll try. Back. Touchdown, UAB. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Snaps it in the shotgun. Makes the grab on the left. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Coming out with it, it's Alexis. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Selden. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Odom. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Ncaa27Cuh. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Here's a heat. A shot toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation.